What's up, Gooners? Chelsea are tracking one of our defenders and his preference has been revealed. Andrea Berta just opened talks for the most unnecessary signing ever that makes zero sense. And Mikel Arteta keeps doing the same thing with Gabriel Martinelli that fans finally noticed. The second story will make you absolutely furious. But first, click here on the subscribe button because we're bringing you the latest Arsenal updates every day. And if you want to stay well informed, this is the place. So subscribe, leave your like, and let's go. Gooners, the tables might be turning. After Arsenal signed multiple players from Chelsea over the years, now Chelsea want one of our players. According to Simon Phillips on his Substack, Chelsea are keeping an eye on Riccardo Calafiori's situation at Arsenal. The Blues have their sources close to the club, and they understand that Chelsea are tracking the 23-year-old Italian defender. Here's why Chelsea think they have a chance, and this is absolutely critical. Phillips's sources claim that Calafiori is not playing as much as he wants to at Arsenal. Injuries and Piero Hincapie's rise have limited his minutes recently, but here's the interesting part. There's a claim that Calafiori is not overly happy about the role he plays at Arsenal. The player's preference is said to be at centre-back rather than left-back. Because of this, there's a chance for Chelsea to lure him to Stamford Bridge to offer him a role as a centre-back. Now hold on a second, because this doesn't add up. It was only last year that Arsenal's official website published an interview with Calafiori where he said one of the reasons he joined the Gunners was to play a variety of roles. Listen to what Calafiori himself said. "My whole career was mainly at left-back, but then my best season was last year when I was at centre-back. So I've changed a lot, but I like the fact I can play in both positions. That was a big reason why I wanted to come here as well." So Calafiori himself said he likes playing both positions, and that was a big reason why he joined Arsenal. It would be a shock for his stance to have changed so much in such a short space of time, particularly as he's really thrived at left-back since joining the club. Mikel Arteta has made Calafiori a better player. And while stranger things have happened in football, this transfer rumour seems ambitious at best. Chelsea can track all they want. But Calafiori leaving Arsenal for Chelsea to play centre-back? That seems unlikely. Do you think Calafiori would actually leave Arsenal for Chelsea? Comment, stay or leave. While Chelsea chase our defenders, Andrea Berta is apparently chasing a defender that makes absolutely no sense. Gooners, get ready to be furious, because Andrea Berta has opened transfer talks for a signing that makes zero sense. Arsenal are understood to be working on a deal to sign RB Leipzig centre-back Castello Luqueba in the summer transfer window. And fans are absolutely confused. Let me explain why this is the most unnecessary transfer target Arsenal have ever had. According to L'Equipe, Berta has begun discussions to lure the 23-year-old Frenchman to North London. Luqueba is the perfect modern-day centre-back. Stellar defender, top ball player, capable of playing in a back 3 or 4. He's a player on the rise. But here's the problem. Arsenal are already incredibly well stocked at centre-back. Listen to this list and tell me if Arsenal need another centre-back. William Saliba, starter Gabriel, starter Christian Mosquera, quality backup Piero Hincapie, quality backup Jurrien Timber. Can play there? Ben White can play there. Marley Salmon can play there. Christian Norgard can play there. That's 8 options at centre-back. 8! And here's where it gets even more infuriating. Unlike Mosquera, who cost Arsenal just £13 million, Leipzig want a price between 60 and 70 million euros for Luqueba. That's a huge expense for a player who wouldn't even start. Luqueba is showing form that proves he should be a starter. The same arguably applies to Mosquera, already at Arsenal, so spending a sizable fee on another centre-back is absolutely bizarre. Arsenal's budget is best spent elsewhere. A revamp in attack is desperately needed, which won't come cheap. The idea of spending a considerable chunk of the summer budget on another defender when luxury attackers are needed is absolutely infuriating. We've seen this season that Arsenal's defence is as good as it gets, but the attack is the opposite. My plea to Berta: go big in the market on superstar attackers. That's what will truly take Arsenal to the next level. Not another sublime but costly defender. Is signing Luqueba for 60 to 70 million euros the worst idea ever? Comment, terrible or good signing. Speaking of attackers, there's one Arsenal forward that Mikel Arteta keeps calling out publicly. Gooners, Arsenal fans have noticed something about Mikel Arteta, and it involves Gabriel Martinelli. After Arsenal's draw against Bayer Leverkusen, Arteta singled out Martinelli's miss as a decisive moment in the game. Martinelli hit the crossbar in the first half, missing a massive chance. And after the game, Arteta made sure everyone knew about it. Here's what Arteta said to TNT Sports, word for word. "We started the game quite well, had a massive chance with Gabriel Martinelli hitting the crossbar. You score, the game changes completely." Now that seems normal, right? A manager analysing a key moment. But here's what Arsenal fans noticed. Arteta has done this multiple times before with Martinelli specifically. One fan on social media compiled a list and found 7 examples of Arteta publicly questioning Martinelli's missed opportunities to score. 7 times. That's not a coincidence. That's a pattern. Arsenal fans on X had zero sympathy for Martinelli. Listen to what they said. "Yeah, maybe if he took his chances, he wouldn't have to mention him, mate. Maybe Martinelli needs to stop wasting chances too." The consensus is clear. The concern should be how frequently the winger misses chances to score, which is a lot more than Arteta even calls him out for. Here are the brutal statistics that prove Arsenal need to sell Gabriel Martinelli. The 24-year-old has missed more big chances to score, 2, than he has actually scored in the Premier League, 1 this season. Let me repeat that. He's missed more big chances than he's scored. That's shocking for an Arsenal attacker. Martinelli is unreliable in front of goal. His 2022-23 campaign, when he scored 15 Premier League goals, seems like a distant memory now. Since then, he's regressed quite spectacularly. The bottom line is that Arsenal need to move on beyond the Brazilian. If Arsenal want to be the best of the best, they need attackers to match. That signals that mass change is needed. And that includes Gabriel Martinelli. Should Arsenal sell Gabriel Martinelli this summer? Comment, sell, or keep. So Gooners, 3 questions. Would Riccardo Calafiori actually leave Arsenal for Chelsea to play centre-back? Is Andrea Berta making a massive mistake targeting 60 to 70 million euro Castello Luqueba when we have 8 centre-backs already? And should Arsenal sell Gabriel Martinelli after missing more big chances than he's scored this season? Drop your answers in the comments right now. And if this video opened your eyes to Arsenal's transfer mistakes, smash that like button and hit subscribe for more news every single day. Until next time, Gooners, come on you Gunners!